Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Techopolis. Between episodes, really the only thing I did was make the crusher. I'm going to leave this as a single, just because currently my production is still not the greatest. I didn't do the making more purified water or putting more of the stone stuff down or really waiting between episodes. Just kind of shut the computer off after the last episode. But I have enough to where as long as I don't do the tier upgrades, it'll be fine. But I am making glowstone, and I have it automatically going into here to make the glowstone blocks, making the dust blocks, all that. This is slowly backlogging, which is, good, fine, all that. It's going to be hell, honestly, to set up the automation for the Elite Technium that we're working towards. Hopefully, at some point, I will actually, be able to easily do it. Also, the osmium rods are going to be a little difficult-ish. Mainly, well, no, not really, because like I said last episode, I'm just going to get another press and a metal rod and do that. So really that should kind of be easy. It's going to be the plates and getting the production up enough for that. Because right now my coal is kind of my biggest slowdown other than the purified water. Because this is empty. Yeah, this is not going as fast as I want. It would also help if because I rearranged this just a little bit ago, because for some reason, even though this was full, I had this here, so it wasn't actually, or no, I had the controller won over, nothing pulling charcoal into it, no wonder everything backlogged here the way it did. It just, yeah, I'd never correctly set that up, so now that's all fixed. But let's take a look at the next thing it wants us to work on, which is an osmium compressor to get refined obsidian and refined glowstone to eventually make an obsidiglow ingot in the alloy kiln, which I'm going to make another and probably, I don't know, how much am I going to need these? I'm going to have to fully automate these. They're going to be needed for reinforced machine casings, which is going to be needed for the dimensional machine thing, isn't it? And thermal, so I'm going to have to kinda, yeah, that's going to suck. But that shouldn't be too bad. How do I do this? Oh, I need to use the diamonds. Okay, that's the same. Osmium compressor. How do I get obsidian dust? Do I need to solidify? Yeah. Oh, okay. That'll be kind of something I set up between episodes. Just because it's going to be things I've already built before. Let's see here. Let's work on the osmium compressor because I'm getting way ahead of myself. I need 2 glowstone blocks, an advanced technium, 4 infused, 2 advanced. Let's get 4 steel here, make a gear real quick. Still haven't got enough osmium or aluminum at the moment to actually have that working, but it'll be fine for now. I will get it working eventually. Let's go ahead and get a single piece of technium. Nuggets there. And let's craft this up here. Boom. Right. Helps if I grab all the pieces. Get the 2 glowstone blocks. And there we go. Osmium compressor is done. Don't know where I want to put this though. I really don't. I probably shouldn't have put this here. Probably should have just used this wall. That would have been smarter. That would have been easier access as well. Oh well, I'll use this wall for all that because I know I'm going to, especially, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the alloy kiln into the wall, as well as probably get some more cobblestone melters, because I only have like 20-something buckets in that, and that's been going for a while. So yeah, we'll just do that. Let's put you right here, that way it has space to grow. Turn all those off. And even though, for some reason, and this makes absolutely no sense to me, XNet, when communicating with Mechanism, for some reason reads the right side with an input-output in order to work. I don't know if that's just this mod pack. I don't know if it's a conflict between the mods. I'm so confused as to why this is how it works, but it's how it works for everything. Even though I have this on, everything. This one isn't getting any of that, but yeah, literally anything that has it going into it, for some reason, has to have input-output on the right for it to actually input. Your guess is as good as mine on that. If anyone knows, please enlighten me. But yeah, that's... yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and after that little... oh, what's the word? Because I'm stupid. Existential crisis. Let's get this charged up with a little bit of power. Once that gets full, this will have some sitting in it. And then I can take this controller and put it there instead. Well, not right there specifically, but you know what I mean. Like that. I'll just charge it like that for a little bit. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Let's run this over here now. Place you like so. And we'll just run you up and over one so you don't connect. That's not where I wanted you. Oh, don't have any in there. I might almost be to the point where I need to make more. Still got 2 stacks there. Yep, only 2 stacks left. I'm going to need to make another controller at some point. Probably in the recently near future. Alright, let's extract on you. Insert on you and you. Alright. Now, I'll work on getting the obsidian set up between episodes, because that won't be too much. Let's work on the glowstone, because that's one that I can actually get a little bit more access to right now. So this wants osmium in here, obviously. It's an osmium compressor. Probably shouldn't have run you like this, but I did. Because that makes sense. Should I just use it? Yeah, I'll just use this one. That'll make a little more sense since it's already connected to that drawer controller I/O. Let's undo all this wiring that I just did. Alright, all that back. Should be all of it. Yeah. And let's rerun this. This is for that one, yeah. That almost works a little bit better. So that's on extract. Gonna want insert there. And this should now be getting power back into it. Obviously I'm not going to be able to see it at the moment, but meh. And let's go ahead and just do top. Although I probably could have done there to make it a little cleaner-ish. I'm going to see if this works. I don't think it will. I think it's still going to want me to do the right side thing. Of course that's 4 items, so that's where the glowstone's going to go. So that might work. Let's get a piece of osmium and a piece of glowstone. Right? Is it glowstone or glowstone blocks? It's glowstone. Eventually this will backlog. Well, let me go ahead and get that. That way I can set this up at least. Yeah. Item. I want you to input. And we'll see if you work as an input as well. And we'll just empty extract and empty extract. Now, is the osmium going in here? No, it's not. Still not going in. Okay. So I'm going to have to get a... Can I get a downgrade? What's a downgrade? It's 2 flint. Go up here and get 2 flint. I mean, I could have gotten them out of that, but I also need to get the upgrade base that I have in here. or template as it seems to be called. That way I'll only keep 64 in a drawer. Grab a drawer from here. Okay, get this, and I'll I don't want to run this. I'll run you at the back. Osmium's in there now. And of course I did not set that up. I'll put that downgrade before I forget and accidentally overflow it. So now you should be getting osmium, and you're getting osmium. There we go. I'll grab a piece of glowstone from here, and we'll grab 2. And this I will put the tier upgrades in. But that will be our first of this. 57 kiln bricks and 32 wooden scaffolding. And there we go. I now have refined glowstone, which I'm going to see here. Do I have enough drawers, or do I need to make some more? I have just enough. I'm going to have you extract out the front. Nope, I do want you to auto-eject. And we'll have you be the same thing. So that is refined glowstone done. Almost done with this chapter. Oh, there's a lot more. There's so many more. What else in there? Oh, I'm actually going to have to do the whole reprocessing later on. Ugh, I've never done it, and I'm not going to like it. Let's see. Yeah, I guess right now the only thing is setting up the obsidian. So I'm going to get that put together off camera, except for, you know, the actual crafting of it. So give me a bit. I'll be right back. Okay, so I did a little bit. I have got the basic, or rather advanced miner with a technium machine frame in here. I have 9 cobblestone melters. It's still not fast enough. I'm just going to leave it as is. It will eventually be fine. Maybe. But I did make the 2 alloy kilns, one for making the obsidian along with a simple solidifier in order to actually turn it into blocks. I do have the alloy kiln here in preparation to actually get the Obsidiglow ingot. I do need to make another osmium compressor and put it right here. That way I can actually start getting the refined obsidian ingots. But I do have the obsidian going in here. I have this pre-loaded for the diamonds. And you see I have 16 in my inventory because I pulled out of here to get some. But I already used 16 as well to load up the metallurgic infuser here. So now we have refined obsidian dust. Pretty sure... Do I not need to do... No, don't need to do it for quests. Okay. So we'll put that back in there. Very slowly. I should probably get let me get a downgrade there. That way, at most, I can only do 64 in it. Same with that and that. Those are fine. They can just run as is. Because they... Yeah, that should be fine. But, yep, already starting to backlog on obsidian dust, which will cause the blocks to backlog into here and there. Then the fluid will backlog in here, and all this will. So, it's set up. It will take a bit, but it is almost done. Literally the only thing I need now... Helps if I'm typing. Compress. 2 glowstone, a technium. Alright. Let's get rid of that. Right, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. What was it? 2 of these, 4 of these, and a technium. Which, for technium, or the advanced technium machine frames, what I did is I took this drawer that I was going to use for items, like the elite technium items. I went ahead and just put the gears in there that I do end up needing. And I have those there. Let's put that there. And just to keep this from messing a bunch of things up, like that and that, like so. Have the extra come in the back there. We'll have you output out the front. And then same thing, the thing that makes absolutely no sense. And then we'll put that there. Break that, that way it doesn't mess up any of the channel stuff that I have going on. And let's see. Take a refined obsidian here. Everything I think should be set up now. I need to name this one. What do I have that? Input 2. Let's see. Now I know I'm going to need to... Oh, actually didn't need to pull anything out of that. Okay. Now you... Why are you not running? Why is this not working? Or why did it not work, rather? I don't think I have... glowstone being pulled out of anything either. Okay, well, I think from now on, what I'm probably going to have to do is set stuff up like this. Because for some reason now that's not working. Even though it kind of works literally everywhere else almost. But, yeah. Yeah. Input. Ops. Input. Osmium. And let's come over and get this properly set up now. Have you extracting. Let me get an ingot of osmium here, because I didn't. Now should be fine. You should just be getting glowstone, and you should just be getting the refined obsidian. Although it doesn't look like you're actually extracting. Did I not get you properly set up to extract? Your crushed obsidian? Yeah? You are not connected. There you are. There we go. There we go. Now everything's all working the way it should. Let's put this osmium in here. Don't know what was in this drawer. Somehow it at some point got... oh, I think it may have been... was it aluminum? No. Regardless, I don't know what was in this drawer, but it emptied out and somehow got unlocked, and I was then getting a bunch of infused alloy in there. So instead of them staying in here, they ended up going in there. Yeah. But now we have the obsidian and refined. Just before I end the episode, I do want to get this finished up. only you on here. Yep. Find and glue. Extract and extract. Which, if I'm correct, this should finish off this chapter once I get this one item, which I'm going to set a drawer right there. Logistic. And there we go. That is this chapter done. Almost, technically. Just need to make osmium rods, which I can, and diamond plates, which I will be able to. But I definitely need to get more of those, what are they? The, water purifiers, or I might be able to do a purification. I could set up hot water to turn it, but that needs the thermal evaporation, so I will eventually do that. Right, the purification chamber turns mulch with oxygen into it. That's what it is. So no, I do need more water purifiers for now. I'll do that between episodes, get that all set up, and be good to go on that. That way, hopefully, this will speed up. Now, my biggest slowdown, other than aluminum still, because I have yet to actually set that up, is coal. So, that's another thing that I will be doing between episodes. But we do finally have a set of glow ingots and have completed that whole chapter. What are these? Technium compressor. Ooh. Okay. What's this? Oh. Oh. Gonna have to do extended crafting at some point. Ha. That's gonna take a long time. Wow. Oh, I'm going to need to make chocolate. Well, that's why you need the milker from... Where is it? Here. Okay. Now I know why. But, yeah. I've got a couple things to do between episodes, a little bit of housekeeping. I will actually get it done this time, instead of just talking about it like I have been. But, yeah, go ahead, like, comment, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all later.